Have you ever noticed something strange? When it rains heavily, Formula One races get stopped. But GT cars, they keep racing like nothing happened. So, what's going on? Are F1 cars worse in the rain? Or is there something deeper behind this? Let's break it down. Rain is one of the biggest challenges in motorsport. It reduces grip, increases mistakes, and makes racing unpredictable. But here's the interesting part. Not all race cars behave the same in the rain. Formula One and GT cars are built completely differently, and those differences are exactly why one can continue racing, while the other sometimes has to stop. Let's start with the biggest issue: visibility. This is the #1 reason why F1 races get stopped. When an F1 car drives on a wet track, it throws up a massive amount of water spray behind it. Drivers behind literally cannot see anything. It's like driving at 300 km/h blind. Now compare that to GT cars. GT cars have a closed body and covered wheels. This reduces the amount of spray. So even in heavy rain, drivers can still see the car ahead. Not perfectly, but enough to race safely. In F1, visibility can drop to 0, and that's when race control steps in. Now let's talk about design. F1 cars are open-wheel cars. That means the wheels are exposed. When those tires hit water at high speed, they throw water in all directions. This creates huge spray clouds. GT cars are different. They have covered wheels and full bodywork. This design controls airflow and reduces spray. So the difference is simple. F1 open wheels, more spray. GT covered wheels, less spray. And that alone makes a huge impact in wet conditions. Let's talk about tires. F1 tires are extremely wide. Why? To generate maximum grip in dry conditions. But in the rain, wider tires move more water. That creates even more spray behind the car. Even though F1 wet tires are designed to disperse water, they can push up to 85 liters of water per second at high speed. That's insane. GT cars have narrower tires compared to F1, so they produce less spray, which again improves visibility. Now here's another key factor: ride height. F1 cars are extremely low to the ground. This is great for downforce, but in heavy rain, it becomes a problem because water builds up on the track, and when a car hits that water, it can lose contact with the road completely. This is called aquaplaning. At that moment, the driver has zero control. GT cars sit higher, which means they are less likely to aquaplane. So in wet conditions, F1 higher risk, GT more stable. F1 cars rely heavily on downforce. But here's the problem. Downforce depends on airflow, and in wet conditions, airflow is disturbed. Also, drivers have to slow down because of visibility. Less speed equals less downforce. Less downforce equals less grip. So, it becomes a dangerous cycle. GT cars rely less on extreme downforce. They are more mechanical grip-based, which makes them more predictable in the rain. We've seen this many times in real races. Spa 2021, race didn't even properly start because of heavy rain. Suzuka, Monaco, and many others have seen delays or red flags. And every time, the main issue was not just rain, it was visibility. Drivers reported they simply couldn't see, and that's something no driver can manage. So, why does race control stop the race? It's not because drivers can't handle rain. F1 drivers are some of the best in the world. The real reason is safety. If drivers can't see, they can't react. And at 300 km/h, even 1 second matters. So, FIA makes the call based on visibility, standing water, and safety risk. So in the end, it's not that F1 cars are bad in the rain. They are just built for a different purpose: extreme speed, extreme aerodynamics, extreme performance. But in heavy rain, those same strengths become weaknesses. And that's why GT cars can keep racing, while F1 sometimes has to stop. If you enjoyed this video and want more simple F1 explanations, make sure to subscribe and tell me in the comments, what topics should I explain next?